And hello and welcome to Happy Hunting, the show for hunts and hunters on the Second Life Grid. I am your host, Cinders Vale, and I want to acknowledge that our sponsors for the show are Prim Perfect Publications, Hollywood Real Estate, and of course, Treat TV. And on our show, which is our seventh for our season, we are going to be talking about lots of fun things. We will have our Hunt News Report section, which will tell you about hunts currently going on, and of course, our own hunt competition, Where in the World is Mark Twain White. And for this show, I am very happy to say my hunt organizer guest is Danika Mavendorf of the Hollywood Walk of Fame Hunt and lots of other interesting things. So right now we are going to go right to the hunt news, and today we have one of our other hunt news reporters with us, Angie Mornington. Hello, Angie.
Hello. Nice to be here. Hi,
And
Cinder.
oh, oh, I'm so glad you're here. And of course, we hope Frequency will be back at our next taping and
hmm
telling us even more about what's going on out there. And what have you found for us today?
Okay. There are a few really interesting hunts, and because this is February, of course, it's a holiday month, so lots of hearts aflutter. But I want to start with one specific hunt that is basically for women. It's called the Women's Stuff Hunt, and out of all of the hunts, I guess I don't want to. Well, it was my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. And the organizers
Okay.
were Ivy Maverick, who I believe has been on the show, and
Yes, she has.
Rob Moonite, who's one of my favorite designers. This is a huge hunt. It's 151 hunt items. There are hints for all of the hunt items, and to keep you from going absolutely insane, all of the hints, along with the slurls, are on the Women's Stuff website, which is stuff-sl.com. So you go there to stuff-sl.com, click on the Women's Stuff tab, you'll see the hunt, and then you'll get to the hints, and then you'll be able, the whole list is there. It's fantastic. It's really organized. Ivy and Rob, particularly, they get really organized when they do hunts. They know their stuff. They're professionals. So I saw a couple of shops there that I knew and that I usually, always look at whenever they have some new items coming out. So this was a really cool hunt, and I really appreciated this hunt. The first item that I got was from Trey Bow, and we have a picture of it up on the stage. Trebo makes
Ooh.
fantastic stuff, really high quality stuff. Her store is amazing. It's one of those huge stores that are actually filled with things, because sometimes you go to stores and the stores are like a sim, like take over the whole sim, but there's like three items in there and you're like just wandering around. You can hear echo. This store is actually filled with like really fabulous stuff. Trebo has been in SL for years. They're one of the oldest and one of the best. And the hunt item is truly, really good quality. So I went there,
Oh,
got that.
yeah.
Yeah, I squeed with joy when I saw that. Um,
And I see you are wearing purple.
Yes, I am. Normally, I don't wear purple, but I found another really interesting store that is also in the women's stuff hunt. It's called Our Fire, and Raven Pennyfeather is the designer, and she also is another icon in SL. She's been here for years. She was one of the first. She designs really great goth clothing and high quality clothing. I'm wearing the hunt item, which was an entire women's tuxedo. Now, you don't get tuxedos for women in SL. It's really, really rare that you get or that you can even come across one. And I love wearing suits and tuxedos in SL because, I like, sometimes just it's cool to just dress like a guy. And it's really
Hmm.
hard to find suits and things like that, ties and stuff for the girls. So I thought it would be really great to just wear it. So it comes with everything. It comes with the bow tie, it comes with the tie, it comes with the tuxedo jacket, it comes with a skirt, it comes with a vest. It's crazy. It's like an ensemble, and it's really good quality, and it's a great hunt item. So and this hunt, the hints are really cool, and you can really find the hunt item. You don't have to like put on like three pairs of glasses to actually find the hunt gift. It's not that hard, which is cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because sometimes they just take it too far. They just they hide things like on the top of like the SL Mount Rushmore, and it's just not necessary. It just shouldn't be a point where you just get so frustrated that you don't enjoy. You should be able to enjoy the hunt, and it's fun to hide things, but not to like take it too far. Like I don't want to have to like search down like 60,000 feet underneath your store to find the hunt item. It shouldn't be that difficult. So
You're right.
the
Very right.
yeah, the next item are they're actually on my feet. This is from one of my favorite shoe shops in SL. It's called Encore, N dash Core, and she makes some of the best stilettos. It's fantastic, reasonably priced. Not cheap, but reasonably priced for the quality. Some shoe designers, charge they're out of control with stuff that just the quality doesn't match, but at Encore you will get really good quality shoes, awesome fantastic shoes. And I was shocked to see her on the hunt list for women's stuff, because I don't think I've ever seen her on a hunt before. So I ran over there and I got these are really hot pink stilettos, and I thought it would go perfect with purple tuxedo. So
I think you have
yeah,
a great ensemble put together there.
yeah. So that was from the women's stuff hunt, and I actually might continue that hunt because, like I said, it was 151 items, and it's huge, and there are the list of designers are fantastic. So that was that hunt. Like I said, February is the holiday month, hearts are flutter, and so of course we have Valentine's hunts all over the grid for February. And there are three particular hunts that I want to give you information on. Three Valentine hunts. The first one is called Valentine's Hunt, and it it goes until February 29th. So you actually have a few more days, several more days
Oh,
to get down
good.
there, yeah, and grab it. It's men's and women's clothing, and the owner is Kaori Levin K. I don't know. I'm bad at names, but it's called the Valentine's Hunt. We'll have the information obviously on the Happy Hunting blog, and that was a really cool hunt. Another Valentine's hunt is called the Cyber Gem Jewelry Valentine's Hunt 2012, and this one is mainly the hunt items are cuddle poses and jewelry, which is really cute because a lot of people, for February, they're looking for really cute cuddle poses so that they can take photos and pictures. And jewelry, of course, what girl doesn't want jewelry for Valentine's Day? So,
Oh, my big weakness, sparklies.
yes, and this hunt goes from February 1st to the 29th, so you still have a few more days to get there. The location is on Venture Isle, the Venture Isle Sim, and the owner is Cyber Gym, and we'll have that information up on the website as well. The third heart hunt is the Black Heart Hunt, and the name of the store is Lamanya Indigo Designs. They basically have cute shoes as like their hunt items. That's the focus of the hunt. So that goes until February 28th. You still have time to get there. And it's on the sim. Lamanya Indigo Designs is on the Bazaar sim. So you still have time to go check that out. So that should pretty much take care of your Valentine's, wants and needs as far as hunts are concerned. And
That sounds pretty fun.
yeah, it's fun to do Valentine's hunts, and holiday hunts are really, really cool in SL because, the organizers tend to go all out for them because, it's just once in, out of the year that you're going to have Valentine's Day. So it's good to do a really cute hunt. Um, I also went to the Folklore hunt, and this one goes between February 13th and March 13th, so you still have a couple of weeks. The group that organized it, they're called I Touch Hunts, and I think that group is in World too if you want to join it. There are about 80 stores in this hunt. It's a really big hunt, and this is another themed hunt. This hunt is based on folklore, and most people know what that is. It's like legends, music, oral history, proverbs, things like that. And I thought this was a really cool hunt, a really interesting one to put together. And it's always interesting to see what the hunt organizers do, how they top themselves. So I thought that was really interesting. And that's another hunt to check out, for all of you folklore fans out there.
And I believe you have some items out on display
Yes,
from the
I
folklore
do. So
hunt.
busy talking, I didn't even get to look at the displays. We put everything out for you guys on the stage. The folklore hunt. The items are behind Cinder, a really huge but really nice fireplace. We have a really cool urn, and also a really cool set of eyes that I think come in various sizes, once you open up the box. And also some really cute floor pillows. And each pillow has like five animated sits, so you should have fun with those. So it's a good mix of items that are at the folklore hunt. And when you have a theme like that, you can have a lot of fun with it because folklore comes in many things,
Oh,
furniture and
yes.
clothing, so it's and decor. So that'll be a really interesting hunt to be a part of.
And I would also think that for the participating merchants, excuse me, that really kind of challenges their creativity and gets you something a little bit different than the usual stuff.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Because, there's so many hunts in SL that it just shows, it goes to the creativity of the hunt organizers to constantly come up with really interesting and new themes that haven't been done before. So, kudos to them. And also, I want to mention for the three Valentine's hunts, the hunt items are actually hearts. So that makes it much more easier because you know what you're looking for. So it's pretty obvious with those. So that's one of the reasons why holiday hunts are really cool because usually the hunt item kind of looks like, some sort of symbol of what the holiday is. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely makes it easier. And if you happen to be in a store who happens to be doing 3 Valentine hunts all at the same time, just look for the hearts.
Yes, hearts.
Bing, bang, boom.
Exactly. Can't go wrong. And sometimes you'll even, go shopping in a store and just kind of come across a hunt that you didn't even know existed. So whenever you have the holidays, it's always good, a little tip, it's always good to just kind of check certain stores, and check for something that symbolizes that holiday. Like, for Christmas, for example, I wandered into a store and there was like a candy cane up on the wall. And I was like, oh, okay. So I kind of, I clicked on it and it turned out to be a really cool hunt item, and that's the reason why the candy cane was out was because it was Christmas. So that's a little tip for you guys, always, when you're shopping, if you see something that looks kind of, hey, what's that? Feel free to click on it because it could be a hunt item. There's so many hunts going on. You can pretty much stumble across a hunt item at this point in any store that you go to.
Yeah, and especially if you see where they have hunt posters out on display somewhere,
Hmm.
what have you got to lose? You could start a great hunt and get some really great stuff.
Exactly. And if you're already in a store that's your favorite, if they have a hunt item, you know it's going to be something that you like because you're in that store because it's one of your favorite stores. So just, grab the hunt item, it doesn't hurt, and, take it home, open it up, and it could be something really awesome that you could add to your inventory for free. So there you go.
Exactly. And are there any other hunts you want to tell us about today?
Well, because it's the end of the month, the March hunts are going to be getting in gear pretty soon. So, one of the hunts I wanted to mention was the Steam Hunt. This is the Steam Hunt 6, and this goes from March 1st to March 31st. The organizer is Perrin Peterson, and they have a website, historicalhunts.blogspot.com. So you can go check that out. We'll also put it up on the Happy Hunting blog for you. And that should be a really interesting hunt. And another really cool hunt that has a theme. So it'll be interesting. You get some unique items, and it's kind of like a theme, kind of like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's also a really big grid wide hunt, so you should have plenty of fun looking for that. I'm assuming there are going to be tons of steampunk items that you can grab. We have a really large steampunk community in SL, so I'm sure they'll love it. So, steampunk hunts don't come along, that often, so you might want to check this one out. So that'll be the beginning of March.
Yes, and having done those hunts before, yes, you can get a lot of really great stuff and some very creative and unique things that you just go, wow.
Hmm. It's fantastic.
Okay, well, is anything coming up that ties in with, of course, St. Patrick's Day?
Oh God, I didn't even think about St. Patrick's Day. That's a whole nother holiday. That's just going to be green everywhere. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a green fan, but there are plenty of St. Patrick's Day fans out there who will be, I'm sure those hunts will be in plentiful abound, if that's a term.
Yes. Well, we'll certainly be talking more strongly about the St. Patrick's Day hunt at
Hmm.
our next taping because that'll be on the 24th, and that'll be a great lead in to all of those hunts.
Yes, that'll be great. There'll be lots of green all over the fashion feeds. Yummy.
Exactly. And of course, just like Angie said, all of this information is going to be available on our Happy Hunting blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. So, just go there and take a look and keep abreast. And of course, by the time this episode airs, some of the Valentine's hunts will be ending, but you still will have time to run out there and get some great stuff. So take advantage and plan for next year. Okay, I thank you, Angie, for bringing us the latest hunt news.
Sure, anytime. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's always great to have you on the show. And right now we're going to head into our first break for the show. And when we come back, I will be speaking to my hunt organizer guest, Danika Mavendorf of the Hollywood Walk of Fame hunt. So come on back, hunters, and find out the latest news about her hunt. See you in just a few minutes.
Designing Worlds is the show all about design and designers in virtual worlds.
And you can see us every Monday at 2 p.m. SLT. That's Pacific time.
We have a great lineup of shows for you this season.
We'll be celebrating Valentine's Day in a wonderfully romantic location and visiting a very special Irish place for St. Patrick's.
And we have some exciting new destinations lined up too.
We'll be riding the rails of the mainland.
We'll be returning to New Babbage too. After all, what could possibly go wrong?
And we'll be trying again to solve the mystery at the heart of Insilico and asking, is it safe?
Almost certainly not. And we'll also be in the studio to discuss important issues for virtual worlds.
So join us for some great shows in this season of Designing Worlds.
Don't miss it.
And welcome back, all you hunters out there. Welcome again to Happy Hunting, the show for hunts and hunters here on the Second Life Grid. And right now, we are going to go over to my guest of today, Danika Mavendorf. She is the organizer for the Hollywood Hunt of Fame hunt. And it sounds like this is going to be pretty fun to hear about. And welcome to the show, Danny.
Thank you.
Now, obviously, your hunt is Hollywood themed, and what are you doing to make this just a little bit more unique?
Well, this hunt was originally started in 2009. I started it because I had wanted the some of the glamour of Hollywood actually brought into SL. And so what the creators do is each one of them chooses a celebrity that they want to recreate something they either wore or something that was in a scene of a movie or something like that. And so what they end up doing is they create that, and then that is their hunt gift. Just because last year somebody had chosen Jack Nicholson, and they created a Joker bike. And that one,
wow.
yeah, it had Jack Nicholson's face on it and everything. It was great. The creativity that goes into this hunt is amazing. And all the vendors work really hard on it, and all of that. So I think that this year should be really good, although it's much smaller than it normally is, just because it is running against another big name hunt.
Well, I'm sure your regular hunters are going to not care about that. They're just going to want to get the marvelous goodies that your hunt always offers.
Yeah, I really enjoy this one, and the prizes are fantastic. It's some of the best I've ever seen in a hunt. So the vendors have done a great job.
And I would take it, since it's Hollywood themed, that the celebrities that your vendors have chosen, I mean, we're talking that it could date back to the silent age right up to this year.
That's right. Last year, somebody actually did Charlie Chaplin, and that was an amazing gift. And this year, we have Kira in there, who's last year she created both of the Munchkin avatars, the male and the female Munchkin, and those are now for sale at her store. And this year is also going to be another part of the movie The Wizard of Oz. So I think that's something that everybody needs to be looking forward to. I've seen a couple of the gifts, and they're fantastic.
Well, I certainly would love to see anything that ties in with The Wizard of Oz. I mean, that's one of the most classic and favorite movies of all time, to my mind at least.
Yeah, it is for most people as well, but all of their work is just so amazing. So you won't be disappointed if you do this hunt.
What are the dates for your hunt?
It starts on February the 24th, and it runs to March 25th.
Oh, great. And where can our hunters find information about how to get started with your hunt?
If they see a sign walking around SL, they will be able to click on that, and then it'll give them the landmark to Dress by Lexi, and that is where the hunt's going to start this year.
Oh, that just sounds so much fun. Now, this is a question I like to ask most of my guests because it's always fascinating to hear what they have to say. How did you get started doing hunts yourself, and what brought you about to doing your own hunt?
I started doing hunts just because I had done so many, and there were so many broken landmarks and everything else like that. And so I just decided that I was going to do one myself, just because I figured if they could do it, then I could do it. So I just decided to start doing that. And Kathleen Niven, she had taught me everything that I needed to know. So.
Oh, so you had a mentor?
I did.
Oh, that was
very
good.
Yeah, she had started, I think, the Greatest Love Hunt a while back.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I think I've done it. So, yeah, everybody likes a well-run hunt. No one wants to be so frustrated that you don't continue with it.
Right.
And
I was always really frustrated.
Okay. Oh, no, that's fine. I was just going to ask for our hunters, when they start your hunt, and what are they going to be looking for when they start hitting?
They're going to be looking for a gold star, a gold sculpted star.
Okay, so that's a nice little thing to know. And for myself, I'm very excited about the idea of getting a little bit of that Hollywood glam into my inventory. That will be a lot of...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's all right. No, I'm just thinking that I'm thinking of some of the classic film stars and today's celebrities, and some of them are so well known for impeccable glamour and style that that's really an attractive idea for a hunt.
Well, I thought so as well. We have somebody doing Judy Garland, Emma Watson, Jeremy Irons, Felicia Day, Johnny Depp, Grace Kelly, Clint Eastwood, Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey, Richard Dean Anderson, Snow White, Sofia Vergara, Lady Gaga, Marilyn Monroe, and that's just some of the celebrities that are in here.
Oh my gosh, those are some of the best names that I've ever, or are, out there in the show business world. And will there be a few little things for the guys out there?
Yeah, there's quite a few actually. We do have some poses for the men. Somebody's gonna do Channing Tatum. Somebody's going to do Jason Statham. Let's see. Spartacus, Antonio Banderas.
Oh,
Uh,
gosh.
and yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, guys, you have no excuse for not taking part in this hunt and picking up some things that are just going to make you even hunkier than you already are. And ladies, you can drag your guys along with you and go, "Here, look, I love the actor who plays Spartacus. Look at this. You are getting this. It's free. Go for it." I think that will be just a wonderful thing for our hunters to do. And will you be doing any hunts coming up this spring or summer?
No, I don't normally do any unless somebody actually requests that I do it. I usually do the Pumpkin Prince one and Game Day and Forbidden Fruit and Hollywood, and that's really about it. But I don't do Hollywood unless somebody asks about it.
Okay, well, it still sounds like you have put on quite a few hunts during the year, and that must keep you pretty busy just pulling that all together.
Yeah, it is very time consuming, and it is something that I enjoy doing, but it's not something that I have a whole lot of time to do anymore.
Oh, we all are there. Yeah, real life can raise its ugly head at times and take over the time we would rather be spending here in Second Life, but we should have a real life, most definitely.
Yes.
Well, Danika, I thank you for being on the show, and I am personally really looking forward to the start of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And fortunately, we are taping today on the 10th, and this episode will air on the 17th, and that will be a week in front of your hunt starting. So, hunters, you will have no excuse for missing the Hollywood Walk of Fame hunt. And of course, you're going to be able to find all the details and information on our Happy Hunting blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And of course, keep an eye out for those Hollywood Walk of Fame posters out there, because I'm sure most of the vendors have them out. So be sure to click on them, get the note card, and read them up. And get ready to have a great time doing this hunt. And, you know, Danika, I really hope that someone does talk you into doing a hunt this summer. And if not, we'll look forward to the next one, maybe next fall.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for being on the show, and you've been a great guest. Okay, we are going to take our next short break, and then we are going to be going into the Mark Twain White segment. So stay with us, and we will be right back. And welcome back, all you hunters out there. And right now we are going to announce that we have no winner from the last episode segment of Where in the World is Mark Twain White? Apparently, Marky the Gnome decided to hide himself so well, nobody found him. So, for that reason, we are just going to go ahead and move on to the new video for this week's show. And right now we are going to cut to Mark and Marky somewhere out there in Second Life.
Hey, here come a couple of noobs. Let's have some fun with them.
Sounds like fun. Hey there, guys. What's the problem?
This sim crossing's killing us.
Oh, didn't you know?
Know what?
The only way to get across this sim is naked.
I don't think so.
Come on, boys. I bet you both look good in the buff. Suckers!
We've been had.
You think?
Okay, viewers, I have to admit that is a first for Mark and Marky. I have never seen a somersault on a motorcycle in the buff. All right, this is going to be interesting. So you've seen the video, you've seen the clue, and if you go to our happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com blog, you will get a second hint to help you find Marky the Gnome. So go ahead and go to the blog, read all the instructions there and the hint, and get out there on the grid and start looking for Marky. Remember, the first person who finds him and turns in the correct answer the fastest will be the winner for the 2000 Linden Prize. So get out there, get hunting, and good luck. And don't forget, you also get a trophy gnome as a prize. Okay, that is about it for this show. Just a reminder, this episode will air on February 17th here at the Treat TV studio at 3 p.m. And on February 24th, we will be taping our next episode, where I will have the pleasure of having Evelyn Hartsohn here as my guest. And we will have much more for that show, and of course another new Where in the World is Mark Twain White segment. So I hope you will join us there, and be sure to watch our episodes on Treat TV, and we will see you then. And I wish you all happy hunting and have a great weekend. Bye for now.
You